Hi, Kalonica. I want to talk to you today about uh, a principle that is very useful. It is it is called KISS, K-I-S-S, KISS, like a kiss, and it means keep it stupid simple. Keep it stupid simple, not because it is stupid, but it's to simplify concept and simplify things that are very elaborated, but to try to keep it as simple as possible so you can tame your hard dragons and your monsters. And it's a principle, it's a concept that is recognized worldwide. And another person who said something similar is the famous Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci. He said when he was inventing his flying machine and his all his different inventions, he was an inventor, also a painter, but he was an inventor, and he said that simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. So, keep it stupid simple doesn't mean to put your target, your goal, to the simplest possible. It means that to reach your target, to reach your goal, you the best way is to simplify things the most. So it is fluid, it flows, it's harmony with harmony, and the brain loves harmony. So when you have when you have your jaws that are getting very complicated. I know because I'm looking at that, and they can be very, very complicated, very elaborated. They're not complicated, but they are very elaborated. And sometimes you can get overwhelmed, and there's no way out of that. There's too much. But to keep it stupid simple, to keep it as simple as possible, and you can tame those elaborated context software. That's what I did with my CAD/CAM software, and it works very well. It works very well. I use the textbook to the bone and as simple as possible with all the dialog boxes. And I practice and practice, but I keep it as simple as possible. And the solutions come with the ABCs. So when you do your study of DAWs, um, you you must keep it with your simplest concept, and even if the videos try to elaborate on some applications and some other applications and some other applications, all those examples are extensions of the basic. So by uh, doing yourself a global system, a systemic approach, a global vision, like you did with your psychology when you presented you did a video. You presented your psychology concept in a systemic approach, which is perfect. It's exactly the right thing to do, and you by doing that with the DAWs, you can choose Pro Tools or Studio One doesn't matter. We're all working on the same concept, and by by doing the the reference as the reference file a system, your personal reference file. By doing this, you can accumulate and accumulate, but as keeping it as simple as possible. You can integrate all your different the different concept of the different DAOs, but it's it's getting easier, and um, you get the it's integrated in your brain. It becomes automatic. It prints in your brain. So after a few months of looking at all those things, you you automation becomes every application becomes automatic. It becomes so easy. When I do my CAD/CAM software, everything comes automatic because it's printed in my brain, and the brain does the work, does all the work, and instead of just looking at first and saying, "Oh, it's too complicated," and it's I will never reach comfort by using. I will never get ease with doing using that software. It's way too complicated, too much details. By using the right approach, the right vision, the right strategy, you can tame assimilate assimilate all those details in functional context, functional groups, and by practicing, it prints in your brain, and even if it's very hard and complicated and at first, by doing this over and 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 over, days after days after days after weeks, it prints in your brain. After that, it becomes natural, super easy. You got it in your brain, and that's it. It's just as breathing. You can just like when you do your drums, you don't think about drumming. It flows from your brain naturally. So all the software, complicated software, will proceed exactly the same in your brain. At first, it's quite cumbersome, but by practicing and practicing and practicing in a systematic approach, well organized, you will never get mixed up. Oh, it used to work in that, all mixed up. No, by doing this in a systematic, very separated concept, very clean approach. Uh, you will always work your way out. You will always work, solve your problem, and you will succeed. And you will all the information will be printed in your brain, and it's gonna be easier and easier and easier. So this is the KISS system principle that I want to talk to you about. Um, it's it's something that is recognized worldwide, and uh, it's something to always practice. So so this is something to to keep in mind forever. And uh, your videos, the last one you did, is it's very simple, but it's very well. It's very simple, but it's very well executed. The performance is like a cruising Ferrari. Some music doesn't have to be very well, very elaborated of strokes. Some demands very very simple um, combination of strokes, but your way of doing is so it's it looks that is you're mastering your skills. It's your gesture is it's high quality. It's not a bing bang. It's graceful. It's super graceful, and I want you to know that. And even if you do simpler performance, the quality of work is there and is it is um, in demand by the recording studio just as much as complicated. If you do too much complicated strokes, uh, just like Keith Moon, there's a lot of music that you cannot do. Keith Moon, there's a lot of music that Keith Moon could not do, just like sweet ballads or disco. This is always doing the same killing, super aggressive strokes. But when you do your soft cruising, it shows that you are versatile. And so it's another thing that I want you to know. And so I think about you all the time, and I will send you another video in 1 or 2 days. I think about you all the time, and I love you. I love you. I love you.